Yo, my nigga Duolingo's the word, bro. He said good morning. Shit, it's 7 o'clock. Well, 7 p.m. Duolingo, where you from? What, you in like Australia or something? You talking about good morning? Oh, you is in Australia. Well, shit, good morning, brother. It's the, damn, it's the evening time there. Oh, you from Texas? So why you say good morning? Or was you saying that because you just woke up or some shit? What part of Texas you from? Damn, it's hot as hell, low-key. Because it's morning there. Oh, what, in Australia it's morning? It's the morning time, is that what you're saying? Damn, I need to go get a haircut, man. Jesus. Don't worry, I'll be going to get one real soon. Soon. Look, this morning there. Like the state you live in. Oh no, I'm in Illinois. I mean, shit, we should be. If I ain't mistaken, we should be on the same time zone. Depending on what part of Texas you in. If you in like Dallas or Houston, we on the same time zone. Like 7. Yeah, we should be on the same time. I think Houston. It might be Houston. Or Dallas, one of them. We on the same time zone. I think. Yeah, but it's 7 o'clock here. It's just still daylight. Well, I mean, it's summer, so it's gonna be light outside. I doubt it shouldn't be dark in Texas. Said, well, I'm moving to Illinois soon. What, like you and your family or some shit?
And today reacted to she refused to give him her number. The unthinkable. So we had touched on this clip, for a little bit on I think it was a Ty Boogie video, right? This is a JR Wisdom reception clip, we love him. And I'm curious to see his perspective as well as really
Yeah, we're going on vacation. That's dope.
I did see a part of the clip where she responded to this that's in this video. So I'm very curious to see because I'm seeing people get on her like she's the issue. Make sure y'all go to the Twitch, bro. I stream every Monday, Wednesday, Friday at about 5 to 6 p.m. We be having a great time, great turnouts. I've been enjoying it so much. We're growing fast over there, so make sure y'all let me know. just nigga get from my face. So we seeing this, right? We know. Well, maybe you haven't. Maybe this is new. So let's just we gonna move like we know. And I'm gonna say like yes, right here. If this all we seeing, yes. Shorty, she's spazzing on this, right?
Mom said we're going to Chicago.
Now,
Shit, I hope you have fun, brother.
as a man,
Have fun and stay safe.
as a man, hold on. You hear that? Just be in my face. You know what I'm doing? I'm getting the fuck out Shorty's face. Ain't nothing else to talk about. So why the fuck would I even want to continue to have this combo with you? I'm gone. Oh, she not playing. Let's say this was on the initial pull up, like, oh, you look good, but technically, hey, get the fuck out of my face. That's assuming exactly what she said immediately. Oh no. I'm gone. What are you talking about?
And you got 3.5 seconds for this high heel on your eye socket.
Boy, my eyesight. Are you drunk?
Do you think I'm playing?
What's your favorite TV show?
Okay.
I ain't worried about none of that. You talking about eye socket.
I mean, when y'all ask questions like that,
Regardless of what side
it don't be difficult, but
you feel like, nigga, like, I don't know how you can be on this
I don't know.
side. It's more so like
I had to be actually like watching the TV show. I ain't watched no TV show in a minute, but if I just had to give an answer, I say Power season one or two was decent, as far as from my memory that I can think of, other than just other TV shows.
on the knees begging for the nigga, or she's had a situation where the nigga she ain't fuck with and they was constantly on it. Maybe she came off rude off the first pull up and everything was good, but like boom.
Shit, if you got any answers or
And maybe the
what your favorite TV show would be, shit, you let me
I
know.
just feel like as niggas,
But I ain't watched no TV show in a
we
minute.
gotta be in control of this situation in regards to
I ain't
she
gonna front.
start acting weird, talking crazy to me off the first pull up, talking wild. We ain't even that conversation ended immediately. Second,
Introducing the station master.
if she, yeah, I was
Close
You
this.
remember I said get out of my face, and you ain't got out of my face, but you still in my face. Because I don't want to talk to you, bro.
why are you trying to figure that out? Fuck her. Fuck her. Why are you trying to figure it out? Fuck this girl.
Of course you are too.
I didn't want her.
You been locked up. I said wait for 3 times.
You been locked up. I said away. I said get the fuck away from me 3 times.
And you're still here. And shut up and keep working. No, I don't want to talk to you. Bye. Weirdo. Your mom? Your mama, your daddy.
It's just a dangerous game, bro.
I can't hear what you're saying. Pussy, you're mad because you got rejected. Yeah. Ugh, I hate coming out. I'm going to back inside forever. Forever.
No, damn much. This not her last time.
So, before I play this, but you did a follow-up on this video.
Yeah. That's what we need to hear.
I haven't watched this.
Yeah.
And I just watched this right here in its entirety. But I will say, fellas, first off top, man, if a woman is basically not interested in you, or she's just showing this disgusting face, or whatever.
Thank you, JR. Thank you, JR.
She's getting a lot of attention, and she's there either with her girls or have a good time, and probably waiting for a dude to do she really likes to text her or whatever.
Exactly. Or the nigga with the chain to walk through and shit. Yeah, thank you.
Now, I've covered videos like this in the past in terms of approaching them, right? And I know this is one of the times where women are in fear of their life.
Yeah.
Right? They fear that the guy would do something to them.
Right.
So they get the guy's phone number and just
Right.
Obviously, she is in
But
a place
or the IET or something like that.
where she feels protected, or
Right. For sure. That's real too.
she feels like there's other people watching. So this guy may not do anything, but then again, who knows? You insulted dude enough, these lives will crash out.
Yeah.
Especially how she was handling it just now, even after the
Follow her Uber home or something.
even at a certain point. So he probably was just hanging around, harassing her, bothering her, and then she finally decided to turn the camera.
I would imagine.
But how she handled it, some dudes don't like that to that point where he probably probably would have put hands on you. If you were in another location or if you didn't have your camera,
So,
he probably would have did that to you. So I see why you were conducting yourself like that because there may be people around you had the camera rolling.
and sometimes you gotta be honest, bro. We either whether you got a partner like this or you've seen a situation like this, that girl try to let the nigga down easy. Awesome. No, it's okay. I'm okay. No, honestly, it's okay. I'm fine. No, like for real. So that's what. It's okay. I'm okay. I'm good. I got a boyfriend, or I'm straight. So your boyfriend don't die, and it's just a constant. You feel me? So it make a girl like this is willing to flash with that feel comfortable to make her flash, like you know.
Felt empowered or bold to talk to him that way, even though it didn't seem like he disrespected you like that. I didn't hear him disrespect her other than that he was just trying to talk to you, but you used a lot of derogatory terms to refer to him and say these things, and then he did get that way when he left, which is better putting hands on somebody. Bro, if a woman, the slightest sign, or if she tells you not interested, just keep it moving.
Move on.
Have you end up putting yourself in prison just trying to go back and forth
Over some weak ass shit.
in terms of really pushing you or whatever, and those people don't have emotional control. They're gonna crash out, which isn't cool. But a lot of women have expressed in the past that they just give the guy the number, that way it shuts him up and keeps him moving because, you know, guys are out here deleting women at a rapid pace. Is what
Right.
a lot of you ladies are saying.
Right.
Phone number.
What's up, Luna?
They do be saying they did. But I mean, I think it's
Like
think
the
that's
stream
part of,
for me.
We all let the internet.
Where you from?
cigarettes, But that right there, it's a I mean, if there was a thing going on, like it raises awareness, especially if you're in that environment. I literally I let the internet scare me for sure. Especially like a place like Houston. I literally just saw a video, a girl posted on TikTok where she was saying like, ladies, y'all be careful out here in the Galleria because, you know, there's this dude that there's a lot of garage stuff been going on where this is that and the third. And I'd rather bring that to attention.
Texas,
say,
you.
you're not parking in the
Illinois.
paying for the parking in
Or
this
Chicago
area,
to be exact.
then allow
What part of Texas you from?
Bro, that's the mother of my child. You know what I'm saying? That's my girl. I love it. Like, so what preventative actions I need to take to you need to move like this? You know, it's gonna also spark me as well. If you want to go to the Galleria by yourself and shit, like, you feel me? So I would bring that to attention. So I'd imagine just as you know, again, we all get scared by shit. We don't let the COVID shit. We all was in the house putting on masks, and we was all scared. We was gonna live like that for the rest of our lives, but we all move a certain way. We all get influenced in some type of way. So if the news and the word on the street to the women is that niggas is out here in the club scene doing often and taking, I'm not mad at y'all for having that being cautious, having that in the back of y'all's mind, and that's what's going on. If it's easy just to be like, oh yeah, here's the IG, okay, here you go, and just let it rock out and move forward, I'm okay with that.
Because guys are that dangerous these days for not getting the phone number. But she did a follow-up.
South.
Guys, let's check it out and see what she had to say on this follow-up.
I mean, I ain't never been to what's of like Austin, Houston, or some shit.
I'm pretty sure y'all seen the video. If you haven't, I went off on somebody for talking to me outside the club, and y'all saying I should have handled it this way, I should have did that, it could have ended bad. Y'all, I really wish that I would have recorded from the beginning, so y'all could have seen like the whole thing, but y'all seen what y'all seen, the part that I posted. So at the beginning, y'all, I was nice to him. I did say no, respectfully, in a nice way. I never came off like off the rip. So let's just stop that. I'm not just going off the minute, off the rip. So
And from experience, as well as seeing other experiences, this is typically how that goes. They try to be like, whether it might not be the nicest, oh, thank you so much, but no, I'm not interested in that. Maybe if it's like, no, I'm good, thank you though, like, oh no, I'm straight, thank you. Like, even if it's that, take that, and that's it.
I have been told
What's up, Heaven?
because he wouldn't leave. I even showed that he was still standing next to me while I was trying to take my heels off. That's the whole point. That's the whole reason I was sitting down because I was taking my heels off. And for the ones that are saying I was doing too much, yo, I literally got loud with the way he would not leave. Like after me being nice, so I'm like, bro, that's not working. Me being nice is not working. So that's when I started talking to him.
Yo, I'm a sub. Hope you go big.
Also,
Appreciate that.
I am okay. Y'all
Appreciate that, Heaven.
okay, y'all, nothing happened after that. Like, that was that. He walked off, and that was that.
Appreciate you, the sub. Make sure y'all like the
That's
stream.
it.
I feel like
Make
this
sure y'all
happens
follow me
a
on
lot.
Twitch too.
Like, I think this
I'll be getting to
happens
pin my
too
Twitch on
much
this bitch.
This interaction, if for people who are not, it just shows how much like people.
If y'all got Twitch, follow me on Twitch.
Through the internet, like they haven't really experienced haven't experienced, you know, that much or certain scenarios or I've had y'all know y'all come to my Twitch. I was literally telling y'all a story. I was like, we've lived a crazy life. Yes, I have. And, people have been crazier, and people have not lived as crazy. You know what I'm saying? So I get it. Not everybody's had certain experiences, and I'm not sitting here bashing you when I say, oh, it shows how much people live through the internet, because that's why people do certain things. Like I like watching Catch Clean Cook videos. I've never experienced that. That's why I'm so enticed by stuff like that. But this right here isn't like a crazy phenomenon. Like this is.
This new Jesus watching over you.
All
For
the
sure.
time. All the time. Where you walk outside a club or you walk outside certain places or just in a high populated area or something like that, and you hear a girl going off on you or a guy going off on you. Like, but this time things are getting recorded. She's not the first.
Come on, let me make sure I spelt my shit.
So yeah, just because y'all seen the clip of me just being mean to him, I think I was just mean off rip. Y'all, I was nice. I did tell him no in a nice way. I did tell him I was good. I told him I'm cool. I'm chilling. Like I'm good. And then he was still standing there. Like I said, I showed up and he was still standing there. And then that's when I started recording. He said, "Get the out my face." So yeah.
Well, kudos to her in that aspect. Like I said, I hadn't seen the second part, but we do know things do occur prior. And like I said to you guys, you don't want to shoot your shot because of a situation like that, like a nuclear. I think this is what you guys.
Nuclear rejection, JR. It's a nuclear rejection.
Thank you, JR.
Yeah, it may turn into that. Or
Thank you,
you
JR.
just may get scared. In this case, you didn't get scared. But that's what you should do, guys. Just wrap it up, bro.
Oh, well, okay, for sure.
You don't need to be talking to a woman all this time. Now, I figured something like that. How she explained it kind of happened. A woman doesn't have to talk to you, bro. A woman does not have to talk to you. You say your piece. Don't let it stop you from approaching women, though, just because of what you guys see. I always say a woman's not going to bite your head off. The majority of women aren't going to bite your head off. Some of them, if they're with their girls or whatever, they be trying to shine on you or stunt. But most of them aren't going to go off like she did unless you do something to her to trigger her to do that.
Right.
So that's what I want you guys to do. So don't ever get in the point where saying, well, CGR, but he just says it's up. CGR, just why I'm appropriate.
Yep. Come on. Like, he could have caught a felony. Nigga, what are you like? Thank you. Thank you. I don't see what niggas is moving like that, but hey, you got this. You tripping.
Sneak your piece, keep it moving.
Yeah.
Just as simple as that. And I believe her. I believe she was probably nice, but he just wasn't. He probably was drinking. He saw her pretty.
Yeah, he's drunk and you know what I'm saying?
A lot of y'all stressing. A lot of y'all think that y'all can't take rejection. You end up doing something that could put you in prison for a long time.
Weird niggas. Weird niggas. That need this. Like, if you needed to hear this, I ain't gonna lie, you need to look with me. If you needed to hear, she start tripping like that, and you just need to walk away instead of trying to keep fighting, you might need to look with me and look at your past experiences and move us accordingly.
You try to do things against her will. A lot of dudes end up because they felt rejected.
What the fuck?
For every one of her, there's a million others that look just like her, bro.
Yeah.
That look just like her. So don't get your panties in the water, fellas.
Shout out to y'all. We've been having similar takes these days. One thing my mom taught me very, very, very early, it made me like really understand and broke down all the consequences of everything was said. No means no. That's why I'm so adamant. Like, if a woman say no, I don't like that. Play hard to get shit. Like if he gave up too easy, I don't care. I'll do that. Play hard to get. I'll do that. If you say no, any sign of reflection or deflection or nah, that's not it. I'm off. You're going to have to literally come to me and pursue and take action because I'm not going. No, not going. Scary. You say no. Oh no. That's on me. I apologize. I'm straight. I'm good off of that. I ain't going. That's not you say, y'all let me know what y'all think. Y'all like the video, so comment up in the YouTube channel. Let me shoot your film, baby. Like, cool, cool.
It's not yours. It's cold. That's yours. Fuck is this Buckingham Palace? Yo, chat, whoever the fuck in here watching me, I need y'all to figure out how I can, shit. I need y'all to figure out how I can, forgot what the fuck I was gonna say. I forgot what the fuck I was gonna say. Fuck it though. Europe.
Time.
What the fuck?
They say it's about discipline.
France.
I think it's about routines. Finding time.
No, I did not say like right there.
Making time.
Let's make a guess.
Come on, you said that. Come on.
And today we reacted to Travis Hunter fires these shots at his haters. Shout out everybody watching right now on Twitch. If you're not on the Twitch, make sure you pull up. In regards to Travis Hunter's situation, if O'Shea is on here clip farming, trying to just get his money, I understand, but I'm here with him. Watch. That being said, let's get into it. Let it.
Fake News Network, the Dusty News Network. You know where Negro News comes first, and I'm so excited to be your host today. Breaking news.
Fuck is this, Ghana?
Hunter is a very
Travis Hunter has some of the worst dreads ever created. I can tell you, it was like kind of like everybody else. It was just one of those situations where he got the high top, you feel me, and then he let it grow and grow, and then he went ahead and twisted them and brought them down. I can tell that's what happened. But damn, y'all can him 17 ads, 50 ads.
a special case. I don't think there's been an athlete like him in the last 10 years who's done something so silly, which is getting married to a woman with no prenuptial agreement, especially with a history of getting.
Let me ask y'all, chat, real quick. Could you, like, with a woman you've been with for 8 years, 9 years, think about how locked in you are.
What the fuck is this?
You can ask Shorty, hey, God, you want you to sign this agreement. Let's say your girl didn't do none of the stuff that Leanna Lene did, though. Let's just say she's just your woman. Y'all been good. Everything's been perfect up until.
Okay, we going Africa.
You can still ask her. Yes. She better sign. I'm gonna spit on her dad. All right. Hell yeah. Okay. All right.
Her cheeks slapped a couple
Alright.
on social media, like Leanna Lene.
What
Like
the
she
fuck?
didn't even try to hide it. It was all there. It was all visible. He saw the footage.
Wow.
Every reason to cut her off, but didn't.
That was in Brazil.
And
I'm not gonna have my
he
girl.
was reprimanded
Damn, I'm
for it.
dumb.
Hunter has a
Okay.
prenup. Everyone who's married has a prenup. It just was written by the state. It was written by the government. Rather than written by him and the person he allegedly loves more than the other 8 billion other occupants in the world. Like, every marriage has a prenup. A prenup is just a rule set. Okay? And Travis Hunter's a smart guy who knows how to play within a rule set. Because his NFL career and his college career, all this demonstrates how well he plays within a rule set. Anytime I've represented professional athletes, which have many of them over a 25-year career, I can tell you, these guys know how to work within a rule set. They know how to bend the
Facts, Mom.
rule set. They know how to comport themselves to what's expected of them. But what's foolish here is that he has decided, look, I've been to the DMV. I've never walked into the DMV and went, these people should be in charge of everything. They should be in charge of the rules of my relationship. And see, NFL players in particular are really susceptible, because here's why. NFL players have the shortest careers of professional.
Right. Right. That's what I was saying in the last video.
But wait, there's more. The Travis Hunter is still spending money before even playing an NFL game. And we know that he got recently married to Leanna Lene.
Damn, low-key not locked in, but whatever.
$1,000 car, truck. Of course, he's been G-Wagon.
600 racks. That was too
Okay, so
hard.
we know about that. But he hasn't stopped, okay? Get this. A breathtaking 13-room mansion, all right, before he even plays the game.
13 rooms. Damn, any plane. 13-room mansion, y'all.
This lavish mansion is 8,125 square foot.
I put curing hepatitis C on my today list.
Epclusa
Wow.
treats all types of chronic
Jesus
hepatitis
fucking
C with
Christ.
98% cure rate. Epclusa is one pill, once a day, for 12 weeks. If you've had hepatitis B, it may flare up
How the
and
fuck
cause
was I
serious
that
liver
alpha?
problems during and after treatment.
Oh, this
Tell
America.
your doctor if you've had
Is it?
hepatitis B, liver
No, it's
kidney
not.
problems, HIV, and all medicines and supplements you take. Taking amiodarone with
Come on,
Epclusa
bro.
may cause a
Watch
serious
out
swelling
with this
in your heart.
HIV commercial. Stop playing with me.
It's located inside of the gated Airwood Country Club. It contains 5 bedrooms, 7 bathrooms in a 4-car garage. It is on an incredible 7.5 acres, includes an outdoor swimming pool, pickleball court, home gym, billiards table, and theater room.
Niggas said a lot of places for niggas to hide. A lot of space for niggas to hide. Y'all are no good,
The
bro.
fuck?
Can't y'all see that she never gonna cheat on him again? Can't y'all see that she gonna stay loyal and not do that? And the nigga's $50 million home with 600,000. Can't y'all see that?
Okay? Now, I know guys are going to think about what is to be worried about regarding the prenuptial agreement. Of course, we already know that part. But let's look at it from another perspective, okay? Just last year, Caleb Williams, it was rumored that he bought a $13 million home. He was the number 1 pick in the 2024 draft, and Travis Hunter is the number 2 pick in 2025. He bought allegedly a house worth $4.9 million, and Cam Newton talked about that. And this is what he had to say.
As soon as you buy something, or as you consider buying something, you can also be considering the escape plan. What was the quote that he dropped in? Never be attached to something that you can't leave in 60 seconds.
They said I look like this. That's true, yeah. I agree on it. Like, I feel like as people, when we start leveling up and getting money and stuff, thank you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you guys so much.
Come on, bro.
Wow.
Go, nigga.
I dead ass
Stupid ass.
I dead ass nigga had a nigga come up to me and say, Jalen Ramsey, dead serious. But anyway, when you start leveling up your lifestyle and you getting more money, you know what I'm saying? We have a tendency to want to break off and like elevate our lifestyles, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like if we can just take a second just to kind of let our money stack before we just take these jumps, because like you said, you get an exit plan. Like you get into new spots, new whips and shit. If let's say it doesn't act,
That shit
the same thing
hotels?
doesn't
What the
keep
fuck?
going for you, you know, hopefully it does, but if it doesn't, you could potentially be in some type of financial crisis fast. You feel what I'm saying? So sometimes
I
when you
smoked
get that
this
level
nigga.
up, I would really suggest, you know, I ain't gonna say financial advice, but I would definitely suggest that you just hold on to your fucking cheese, bro. Please. Niggas be trying to get shit and be like, okay, so once I get this, I'm gonna invest all my money into wait. Just wait. Hold on to some of the bread, just hold on some. But just wait a second.
been there. So he said, hey, you might not want to buy something that you can't liquidate within 60 seconds. Now, that's interesting because probably Cam Newton, who's a former number one pitcher himself, most likely made this same mistake. But the second point he's going to make is awesome.
But understand this, that's still your
Young dog.
you talking about, bro, I'm on a trade, and you're gonna be stuck with that fee on 3 acres, 2.9.
Now, it's like, hey, in the NFL, you're buying a home thinking you're going to be there forever, but things change so much in the league, guys. We already know coaching staff changes. The Jaguars were not good at that last year. So, it's possible
I just
that
got him up out of that
head
chat.
coach, they can bring in a
Geo guesses, nigga.
and that general manager or head coach can convince the owner, hey, listen, Travis Hunter is a liability in the system that we want to run. We don't want him there anymore. It's the same thing that happened with Aaron Glenn and the Jets. Now, Aaron Glenn, the new head coach of the New York Jets, wanted nothing to do with Aaron Rodgers. Correct? He's like, look, I'm the head coach now, so I'm bringing in the general manager. We don't believe that we want you there. So you're done, right? And Rodgers had to go, and he just signed recently with the Pittsburgh Steelers. Let's also take into account that it'd be hard for you to sell your house. Look at Deebo Samuels, okay? Deebo Samuels is one of those players that requested a trade not just once, but twice, okay? And he bought a house. It's now listed for $5 million. I believe he sold it, but it was in Morgan Hill. And hey, before he got traded to the Washington, D.C. Commanders, he had to basically sell his house. Remember, he probably bought this home. There's 500 pair of shoes inside of his house, but believing that he may be there for his entire career. And do you think he'll be dumb enough to basically get traded and buy another home like this again? Probably not. He'll probably just lease a very nice house. You probably won't know what's going to happen. But the last part is interesting.
And not a lot of people can buy, or not say 2.9, 12.9.
12. Why not?
In Chicago.
So here he's like, look, how many people talking about Caleb Williams again could even afford that house? This is another question about living in Jacksonville. Jacksonville, Florida is not Miami.
Right.
All right. I just see somebody wanting to buy.
Jacksonville, Florida is definitely a treacherous area. Many people in Jacksonville, I got some family out there that always tell me about how I don't know from Jacksonville, just go to Miami or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
A house like that in Miami, I can see somebody.
Oh, he's from Jacksonville? Well,
that New York City, maybe, or even LA. But Jacksonville, Florida, how many people can buy Travis Hunter's house that wants to live in Jacksonville? Now, Jacksonville is the largest city, but
A quiet wish to bring
If I got Steam, can I play my Steam games on
from that flame of passion.
like through the website?
Are born.
I hope I can. Let me see.
Hey WS, my name is Noriaki Okamura, and I'm the producer of the Metal Gear series. Today, we've prepared an extended version of our recent trailer with a few more new details. Please take a look.
Control here. We have evidence of an enemy intruder. Commence alert formation.
That guy, that was close. Where did he go?
We lost sight of the enemy. Find him. We're under fire. Enemy position unknown.
Loading like this, some revolution. All right, Commander.
I look in the no. What the fuck is this?
By population, of course. I
The
mean, I
fuck?
love that. But who wants to live in Jacksonville? I mean, talk about Florida. Where do you want to live? Everybody wants to go to Miami.
I'm sure it's still probably nice in Jacksonville. Like they got some places. Nobody? Nah. I thought it was still like, you in Florida? You know what I'm saying? You're not in the Everglades.
Do I hear you? You mean do I see you, motherfucker? Javi, what the fuck you want, bitch ass nigga?
Higher in Miami or Tampa
Pussy.
than Jacksonville, Florida. So it may be very hard to sell. Don't know. But again, it's a bad move to make when you're on a team that's losing and the general manager and the head coach that brought you in most likely will not be there unless you guys make the playoffs next year. And you probably won't make the playoffs next year. Travis. You're making all the wrong mistakes, son. And, you know, it's interesting how people think they're going to be different from somebody else and don't want to listen to other people's experiences because it's them. And that's typical of young people. And that's why you're going to get always so many opportunities in the world because of people who are stubborn and think like Travis Hunter. Bruh, you got to understand that people have been.
I ain't gonna lie about Travis Hunter, especially with all these things going on. I'm definitely like, if I'm spending myself in the mindset at this point, like how deep in I am as Travis Hunter, I'm like trying to prove niggas wrong. I'll go against the grain all the way, cause I'm gonna be so upset that I got niggas. You know,
No one's watching you, loser.
ass collars, you know, I fuck with those shit.
Nigga, you in here eating my dick, watching me right now, nigga.
And hats down to their eyebrows.
You know what I'm saying?
Thinking they know what's best for me. I'll be mad as fuck.
Dick riding ass
I'll be
nigga.
like, damn, I'm sick of listening. Like, I'm sick of this shit. So, it would be hard for me to listen to anybody after all this flack I got, you know what I'm saying? And some more shit. I'm not mad at, I can't be mad at the nigga, you know, the yes or something. The craziest thing I think to me, and I always say this, is, yeah, pocket watching as well, is just the fact that Shorty was on some wild shit. He saw this and he said, oh, it's okay. You feel me? That's the only thing where I'm like, damn. But since she made this choice, we're out, man.
These experiences before, and you're just like 22 years old, and you're making
News flash, nigga never come in here dick riding.
I'm definitely on.
all of the wrong choices.
Get your bitch ass on, nigga. What you talking about?
Double down. And you are doubling down on stupidity.
Stop dick eating before I slap the shit out you.
$1 billion house.
Next time you notify me when you want to eat my dick, pussy.
In the next 3 to 4 years.
What got me though, what O'Shea got me with the good clickbait. He said Travis Hunter fires these shots at his haters. So I'm thinking he was gonna say something. No, that's just my nigga O'Shea.
Here's what I would suggest to anybody. Just rent.
But at least it's a Dusty News Network though.
You want to buy something or have like a real estate holding company where you buy several assets, right? You understand somebody doing that. You know, you might want to invest in $1 billion worth of property in a certain place and hold that holding company. That is to be expected, but just to buy a $3.2 million home in a city you may or may not be in the next 3 or 4 years is crazy, especially when it's time to look for them for great position leads. You automatically get half the house, and you have to keep it. You'll have to pay for it or have to sell it. And then who are you going to sell it to? It's a lot of people that only want to live in Jacksonville, Florida as it is.
Do O'Shea get hoes or just know what?
Live your biggest life.
Always loud.
New GMC Acadia. New 2025 Acadia models arriving weekly. Stop by your GMC dealer to make your selection.
Jesus Christ, I fucking hate ads.
But hey, what do I know? You're working with me. Next time! The guys were going all the way to Nashville, which is technically in Tennessee, one of the dustiest states I cover here on the program. And today we're dealing with this
O'Shea get hoes?
Landria Vaughn. Now, Landria Vaughn is
I just know she was on some vicious shit. She went star tattoo right in the middle of the neck. Right smack dab.
36 years old, and she got into it with her 17-year-old daughter. This is not uncommon. I mean, both are still very young, and People disagree all the time. But what happened next? Shocking.
This is the Richland Hills Apartments on Maudina Avenue. Police say when they got there, Yolanda Bond told them that she and her daughter had been fighting right before the shooting. And she told police she fired a shot through her daughter's bedroom door to scare her. But the bullet hit the daughter in the leg. Now, I was looking at the affidavit. It does not say how old the daughter is, but the daughter is listed as a juvenile. Bond
Shift
is now
and
the mom.
tab. What the fuck is that? Oh.
Your mom used to be like, mix it naturally, bro. You know how your mom used to be do shit like bestie or people study. Y'all fucking me up. You know how when your mom used to be like, when we get home, I'm gonna, you know, do certain tactics to scare you. This mom said, oh, I know I got something for your ass. I'm gonna shoot through the door. Different.
Is charged with aggravated assault, and her bond is set at $30,000.
Now, Yolanda is saying that she fired this gun to scare her daughter to stop. But why does Yolanda Bond look like a Chicago YN? She looks like a mixtape rapper with no sales family. I don't know what this person is. This lady looks like a Pookie for real. Like Keisha, whatever. You already like you got 4 strikes, and you're already a convicted felon. You look like
34.
You look like you don't want it. The fact that you're out here trying to shoot guns because you want to scare somebody is ridiculous. How did you even get the gun in the first place? You know what? Stop the show. Don't be a battle. You're from Tennessee. Woo! Tennessee, North Carolina, Florida, and Georgia always find a way to get illegal weapons and do something like this on my
Texas
show.
as well.
So, never mind, I asked the wrong question. Now your ass is going to be in trouble forever. Next story! So this next lady here is giving some
11.
relationship advice. For you women out there who have been
King Trav, what's good?
relationships with men, it does happen, right? And my apologies if you were in a toxic relationship. I don't know why you didn't call me. I could have definitely helped with that. But let see if she's right.
Really, the different mother, you're gonna be like, oh my
Woman says the first good man to meet after a psychotoxic relationship isn't the one. He's just the first man who shows you what healthy looks like.
God, the love of my life. This is not the love of your life. After a cycle of dating toxic men, or maybe you were the toxic one, you are going to date a really nice guy. He is going to be so good to you. That is not your man. This is the first guy that has given you the bare minimum treatment. This is the first guy who has showed you what the foundation of dating someone should look like. Kindness, thinking of the other person, opening doors for you, literally the bare minimum. And you're going to be like, oh my God, the love of my life. This is not the...
You know, it's like, why do certain women that haven't experienced, she said open, she say things like open door. Niggas, you are allowing yourself to go and fuck around with people who won't even open the door for you. She said some shit like open doors. Like, damn, that's how niggas is coming. This is how niggas can get. And she's saying, oh, as soon as you experience a nigga open doors doing bare minimum shit, man, that's when you're gonna realize, like, oh, that's crazy. I open the door for anyone, a woman just walking. A nigga could be walking by with, hey, here you go, bro. I might. Might not just open that bitch and let the nigga do it. I'm gonna open it all.
What's up, Brielle?
So
all of your life. This is just a
What's up, the 3 stupids?
That happened to me. It's happened to a lot of my
What the
friends.
fuck?
First healthy relationship that you get into after a cycle.
Unique name, nigga.
This is your
What's up with you?
opportunity to take a step back, and instead of attaching yourself to this human being,
Make sure y'all like the stream and sub.
you need to understand what it is that you actually want in a relationship, in a partner. You need to understand if you are the person that you want to be with yet. You have this idea that this person is the one one for you because they're kind and nice, but that is bare minimum. You should have more outside of just the kindness that they show you in the relationship to build a long-term relationship. That's not your man. I promise you that is not your man.
Now she's saying that if you're in a toxic relationship and you've always been in toxic relationships, the first guy that is treating you nice is not the person you're supposed to be.
That's not the nigga you're supposed to be with.
You know what a healthy relationship looks like, so you probably shouldn't do that.
What's up, Hamburger Joe?
You should wait and
To the next person, this is a little bit more than that. It don't even make sense.
until you're ready to come in and get somebody.
But that's the beautiful thing about the internet. You can get on this bitch and say whatever. You can say whatever. And
Don't say the N-word. My mom is next to me.
what's better?
I could agree
You can make money
Oh,
off
motherfucker, you better put some headphones on, boy.
to a certain degree,
You tripping.
but life is not always about what's better. Life is all about what's better. Okay, you can always find somebody
Hold on.
that's better, and ultimately that might not even be the case. You know, a lot of ladies, I think, understand this. Even in the comment sections, like, you know, well, man, this guy's showing me love. That's an opportunity for you. And this whole idea is that, you know, the guy will come around. This person will come around. I just don't agree with that. I feel like nobody comes. You got to go to it. I mean, we all got to be active in getting to college when we're young. We got to be active in getting the kind of career that we want. I mean, you know,
Okay, I feel that. You have to actively. Yeah, I
you need to put
can
yourself in
appreciate
a
that.
position to be what the person is. It's something to get lucky. I think if you find a good man or a good woman and they're around you and you didn't do anything, you got lucky, right? Usually you have to be progressing into becoming somebody that somebody else wants. I see so many times women just thinking that somebody's going to come to them because, you know, of who they are, and really they may not be trying to add a lot of value to a man's
Walk
life,
right up.
like that. And then what happens is you got lucky one time and you may very well find yourself in a situation of being toxic. And one of the reasons why that might be able to happen is because you might be toxic. One of the reasons why men and women get into toxic relationships is because they're toxic themselves. So
And they really like that shit. You know, and they really like that shit. I've known people who like to be in toxic, like they need some toxicity. They're gonna start some shit just because, damn man, I ain't got riled up. Like I need that. It's kind of crazy to think about. You know, it's people who choose to have peaceful lives, but there are people that are out there that are like, oh no, I need some. Like I need a spaz.
you meet somebody who's not toxic and you may still be toxic, and then you ignore that individual, think that somebody's
Said
going to
me.
come, think that somebody's going to come better, and that person's probably not going to come because you're not better. You're probably still toxic. So every day you don't get an opportunity to find a good friend or find a good mate. You know, there are opportunities in business, there are opportunities in other things, but finding good people is very difficult, especially as you get older. You might want to take the chance when somebody really shows to care about you, especially if you like them back.
Real shit. Because how you gonna just, damn, I'm really appreciative. You still speak to good
Say the N-word. Nigga, this ain't no N-word command, nigga.
That's just insane.
The fuck wrong with you?
Get to the next one and the nigga start spazzing. I think he worse than toxic. You know what I'm saying? And they said, man, yo, you know, I should look for yourself a couple of bitches with you. I lay up and shit. Like, rip it, we gone. Go to the street. And he's like, oh.
This is Wick Studio. He distributes fat, my face gets hit easily, bro. Easily. I'm talking about I'll still have a six-pack, and just because I ate a little too much salty food today before, I'll look like, you know, niggas would get in the comment section talking about dog gaining weight. Like that. It's just the genetics. It's
They were reacting to he tried to make the internet hate his roommate. I'll be honest, having roommates was not the only now that I'm looking at hindsight though. I remember when I was in college, I had a roommate, sister-in-law, college living.
I'll be back check.
The worst
Feel
part
me?
about that, people not doing their dishes, people are as clean as you in certain areas.